Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of my Let's Play series of Popup Dungeon. I'm Icon, and today we're going to get into the Endless Runs with a new formation that I want to try out, and we're going to see how far I'll come. Maybe this will go over several episodes, who knows. The squad I picked up here is something I was thinking about for a while, and I was adapting around with it. Let's see how it rolls in the dungeon. The only thing I want to show off before we start is the charms section, because we can't look that up later. I'm running here a combination of higher speed and initiative, which combines to, most of the time my team takes the first turn. And I got another one for Life Siphon, because I personally love Life Siphon a lot, because they'll just heal up all the damage they take along the way. If they survive, that is, but that's another topic. And I got the Tactician's Charm that increases my deployment distance and gives me the ability to destroy props during the deployment phase. One thing that I will exchange in the future, but for now I do like it because it's a lazy and easy way. And of course, the good old Sweetwater Charm. What can I say? It's a wonderful staple. If you don't know it yet, you're going to know it later. So, we're going to enter the Endless Dungeon here. And we're going not to use a token here, as much as I'm intrigued, but no. So first level goes for the Starship mix, and if you haven't done so already, I would be very happy if you leave a subscription on my channel. You won't miss any future content, and you'll also make me a very happy content creator by doing so. Every single +1 counts, believe me, my friends. So down here in the dungeon, well, maybe not so much down here, maybe looks a little more like an up here. I really started to soak up all these gold coins as much as I can, because it's charms, you know. So what up with these guys? There's 2 Talents. What do they do? Sage Barrier. Enemy targets hostile ability at you. If enemy not within 1 range of you. Alright. So everything in 1 range of you doesn't trigger that skill. So let's get Musashi and in front of them. I'm going to pick up Wulfric too, because he's also melee. And Anon and Enola I'm going to keep over here. So as you see here, we're all acting before the enemies. I'm not looking up anybody except the Talents for now, because we're going to see how things work out. I rarely look up all the enemies before the combat starts. If it's a boss fight, I often do. Alright, so Shadow Frost is a very straightforward skill. Just close range damage, nothing more to talk about. Plague Touch, you can pass over all the debuffs Wulfric is suffering from. A really powerful thing. So Enola, I'm going to use her attacks on enemies further in the back. The Snarrow, reducing the range of that thing by a lot, but well, Mind Bullets do have a pretty high range, so overall, well. Okay, we're going to try to kill off that Mad Scientist with the 1-shot 1-kill. This is a charged skill, and basically if she gets to act another time before she gets downed, she's going to get that attack through. If not, then not. Alright, let's take down the Talon, and oh man. Such a small pip of health left. So sad. Alright. I didn't get the Wakizashi skill here, so... Sometimes Musashi gets a second attack. Like here, you have 73% chance to give yourself a Wakizashi effect. So... Alright, Anon, we're going to use him to destroy that Graylian. And, I picked up Anon because of the Just Trolling skill. I love that so much once I understood what it does. It detaunts and taunts an enemy at the same time. Detaunt makes it impossible to attack the caster, and taunt makes it impossible to attack anything apart from the caster. You see where that leads you? So I'm going to just troll that Talon, and now she can't do anything which is not aimed at Anon. So, whatever. Unless it's an AoE, which is also aimed at Anon. I was wondering what was happening there. The mad scientists are supporters, so I'm not too worried about that. Although the plus 197 power on the Talon are really spooky. Because if you look up the damage now, the numbers went up pretty high. So the asteroid skill has this pattern like a bird's claw. I didn't see that one coming. Whatever. It's not really a problem. So Wolfric gets up close, and Harm Touch is a mix of a dot and a direct damage skill. I really like it. The only thing that I don't like about it is it comes with a cooldown and it only has one use when you start the game. So, but it's 67% of the max HP as pure damage up front, and then well, damage on Wolfric afterwards. I misread that. Oopsie daisy. So, no, this icon means self. Alright. So, one shot, one kill. Let's see. Aw, she resisted that one. What a pity. Alright, so let's finish up this fight. This is not really a fight anymore. The mad scientist has not really any skills to damage my party. So, there we go. Let's just mop her down. I really like Musashi, because his skill set is so useful. Oh, that was a burden on that. Thank you, bird. How did that girl burden? Oh, whatever. I'm stopping to think about that too much. Let's just flame post her down. Always be careful with the flame post, though. The skill does add power into your enemy, so it makes your enemy stronger. So, unwieldy can opener, no thanks. Crown, focus and energy power. Well, focus is good for AoE. Energy power is everything that's light, dark, mind, or spirit. So, Anon is mind damage. He could use that, but at the same time, what would I give up for that? Something with straight up mind power? Nah, not going to change that. And there goes right away the next combat. Alright. I like that. So, without items... What's that deployment area, though?
Hey man, your mom says it's bedtime.
Without items, my squad is pretty generic, though. Yikes! What do we do here? Normally, I can place myself a lot better. But this one's nasty. So the gym rats are really bad. You don't want to move towards them, if I'm correct. Yeah, enemy moves, pull towards you. Ally deals damage to enemy, target damage, okay. And yeah, enemy moves, and there's a stun chance, and they have a chance to stun themselves while doing so. Now, what I'm going to do is quite simple. I'm just going to retreat. In a situation like this, I don't see any benefit in trying to rush in there and fight them straight up. It's weird because I set up my charm combo exactly to avoid that, and I really like what I do here because it's so versatile and powerful. But well, if I can't all in my enemies in turn 1, of course a lot of my strategy is not working out as well anymore. So these guys are having very annoying skills that I have to figure out. So. Alright, so let's start twacking that trooper. And one shot, one kill. Well, do I really want to use it on this guy? No, I don't think so. Because something deep down inside me tells me we're going to burst him down anyways, like I said. So we're going to troll down that gym rat. It's very good. Ah, no, it resisted the taunt. Damn. So now I can't do anything anymore. Like, if the taunt and detaunt hits in, the best thing about that is you can't even ignore the reaction skills, because they can't react on anything apart the guy that that taunted them. So it's a little bit annoying, but I think I have to use Musashi for that again. What a pity. So I'm going to take away the mobility from the Skelly Belly there, and I think one shot, one kill is ideal on that gym rat. So, oh man, they're having some good cover on that guy. So, I'm going to attack the Guardon.
Not even.
And, oh man, that didn't resist it at all. Too bad. Alright, so, getting my attacks on the gym rat would be not beneficial because that's not what I want to do. Oh no. Those Skelly Bellies are so powerful, be aware of them. They just, they consist out of attacks, which don't need too many action points, and not much more, basically. Okay, they killed off Wolfric, but that's okay. That's where the Sweetwater Charms kicks in. Alright, I'm going to use the Mikazuki here. But apart from that, there's not really any use in taking that. Let's see. Maybe I can... Oh, I can slip away here. Awesome. So now I at least have somebody in front of that Lich. It gets all guarded away by the Guardon, but we're starting to get somewhere with that. Alright, so one shot, one kill took down that guy. I'm going to use my attacks on the Guardon. Oh boy, that was really not helpful. So let's keep crippling those Skelly Bellies, because it's really useful if I can take them down like that. And let's try if I can destroy that Guardon as quick as possible. Maybe I'm lucky and can destroy that Lich's defenses. No. Alright, so at least Wolfric didn't attack the wrong target. It's always a good start. There we go. So these things have like 3 times the bone to pick action. So once they start whacking you, they don't stop whacking you. That's long story short here. So Musashi got feared, but that doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure that Skelly Belly will be finishing him off. Nope. Alright, never mind then. Enola being confused, but still attacking the right target. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm still going to launch my attacks towards that Lich, because I don't see any benefit in attacking those Skelly Bellies. They are going to expire once the Lich is gone, so the easiest way of dealing with minion monsters is to take them down like that. And now I transferred the damage over time back to the Lich. I think that's how the combo is meant to be used. You're transporting the debuff over to your enemy, of course. So most of the time, the basic kit of your people has actually a very good use together. Sometimes I really struggle understanding it though, honestly. So piercing damage of Enola was pretty useless, of course. I mean, skeletons, come on. So Thurible, healing received and give divine intervention plus aim. I think that's just okay. It's more aim than the Dwarric keyboard offers. Pretty much everything that I need gets better, and the promise skill might be a little bit weird for him, but whatever. So the gray symbol, nice.
A good hunter uses every part.
Okay, so you take that keyboard as a secondary item that you don't use. It's okay, Nola. I don't judge, okay?
What a fine.
So we're going to increase an ability's rank and effectiveness of nearly all actions I take. I'm going to put that into this guy. And I want to increase the power of just trolling. Because the more powerful the skill gets, the easier it is to break enemies' resistances, so I'm quite interested in that.
I do not seek redemption.
So let's check it out. So last fight was really a little bit nasty due to the strange starting placement thing. Alright, but this time, so with the charm I can just destroy any form of cover the enemies could possibly have, which is so awesome, to be honest. So for the Centauri bot, I'm going to set somebody over there.
You think my KD ratio cares about age?
So the Centauri bots, I know them already, have this action where they move back one square when you attack them. If there's no room behind them to move back though, they can't use it, so that's a really useful thing to do. If they start annoying you, that's a way how you can deal with them. So just like most tanks, Wulfric is very weak in the first turn, or overall. Well, if you're not having too many abilities, I'm going to take that. If you're not having too many abilities to damage enemies, it's hard to damage enemies, and that's the suffering of every single tank unit, because they have just too many skills. There goes the dodge, being completely useless. But let's take away the Graylian. I really like to take down enemies in the first turn whenever I can. I always feel like it's one of the most important things in the game to burst down enemies if possible. So let's see if I can take down the Lieutenant Commander here. Not completely. Alright, so I'm going to drop down the Promise on him. Promise gives the Divine Intervention skill, and here we go. Enemy mortally wounds you, target self, boom, healing. I like that. I like that a lot. So the Thornet, I'm going to taunt and detaunt her. She's going to be useless now. I love it. So we're going to take some beating now from the Centauri bot, but Musashi has a built-in defense skill. Yeah, Aiden dies one round. Oh no, the detaunt wore off due to that. That's bad. So whenever a controller dies, you're going to lose the control, of course. Obviously. Anyways, let's go with that. And Harm Touch for the Thornet, followed by Leg Touch. Boom. So she's going to die next turn anyways. And, or we're going to... Oh, look at that. Yeah, these Thornets have that nasty, that really nasty, mortal wound recovery thing. Have a 50% chance of just recovering from these things. It's annoying without end. So I'm adding up some damage to make sure that the damage over time from Wulfric has a decent chance of killing her off, actually. Alright. Trademark of the Thornet is having a nasty physical reflection there. So that's where the Life Siphon Charm is really so beneficial, because you see, nobody here is really taking any damage. Because whenever they get some damage reflected onto them, they just siphon it back. I really consider the siphoning charm as one of the strongest available. Bun Burner, mobility and back defense minus. Yeah, the ninja slippers are only mobility, and this way it's okay. Back defense is actually already Musashi's weakest suit to begin with, so he doesn't really add up any new weakness to himself, just the already present weakness gets upgraded a little bit. Alright. I always try to pick up only the stats which might be interesting for my people, and you're ought to do that, because the game surely tries to crack items on you that are just not really good. And the auto selection gives you, if you're inexperienced, the feeling like you could equip everything, but in fact it's a really bad idea. So, Floating Fat Man, that's a really nasty boy. So
The arrow is not
we're going
good.
to spread out our
My
people and
body is
go over the
ready.
reaction skills. Everybody has a reaction skill. That's really nasty. So Doc Holliday is getting some high evasion rating and decreases his light defense once he activates that. The Floating Fat Man has that retaliatory burst, which creates a zone of pain around him. That's really nasty. Troopers only react on movement, and bounty hunters disable you once you take an hostile action on them. So this is going to be a pretty nasty fight overall, I think. So I think I'm going to start off with the trooper. Troopers do a lot of damage. They inhibit mobility, and it's always good to get rid of them quite quickly. So there we go. That guy's a goner. And now let's see. Getting the Floating Fat Man under control sounds like a decent thing to do. I'm going to nail down the promise on Musashi. It's hard to tell who's going to need it for real, but might as well try it. Alright, so of course I don't want to aim against that, but Dr. Holiday is exceptional against physical. And yeah, we're going to aim on that bounty hunter. Because I don't like wasting my attacks on somebody like him here. So 58% chance to kill. It's decent enough for me. I'm going to take a shot. It would be awesome if I would be able. So let's take that. And well, I'm gonna pass on that turn now. Of course, he can use that skill now because it's aiming at Anon at the same time. Ow! You see, that's why I really dislike those guys a lot. So, Bounty Hunter is going to take down Anon, I'm pretty sure. But, well. Alright. Ah, got rid of that guy. At least some good news. Thanks, Enola. And that's why I really value her so much as a party member. Instant death abilities are very, very valuable and super powerful. So I think Doc Holiday is now not able to get through this. There we go. Maybe I'm even able to get that debuff onto the bounty hunter. Yeah, there we go. Take that damage over time, buddy. Okay, only one guy left against us. We should be able to tackle that. Alright. Those floating fat guys, they really scare me. They really, really scare me every time I'm against them. They're such a scary people, honestly. Alright, so even more time necessary. Okay. Twack. Get away, boy.
She cannot be clean.
Alrighty.
Dirty.
So, Archer's Arm Guards. Nice, but still no extra skills. Sonic Wand, power and speed. So what's that? Is that a thing? Nah, it's just people wielding two-handers wanting extra items again. That's a weird kink of your people. If they're wielding two-handers, they want an item on that secondary slot, even if they're not able to use them.
Let me get this one. You get the next one.
Alright, aim increase. Yeah, I'm going to give aim in that. And power increase flat out. Well, no, power to an ability. Yeah, we're going to add power to the Nitin Ichiryu because it's a double part skill. So this way, I think I should get a bonus on the first skill and on the second skill because the first skill spawns the second skill, the Wakizashi. So I'm assuming it would be again more powerful. Not 100% sure about that though. All right, let's get in there. So boss fights are always something else. On boss fights, I really want to know what my enemies are up to. So Dirty Mag is a master marksman. Stealing initiative, well, whatever. The reactions are the most important things. So enemy kills you, target killer, boom, gets melted down. Molten down, sorry. Ally targets hostile ability at enemy target effect. Okay, this guy just twacks somebody if an ally takes an attack, and he's going to kill whoever is killing him. Got it. So, Rumor, another marksman. So, I don't know. That's, oh my god. Don't want to fight that without, I mean, 1000 damage, 780 damage, and detaunting for 9 turns. Yeah, whatever. So, enemy targets hostile ability at you. That's a minus of stability, and the enemy gets launched backwards. Okay. Nothing easier than that. We're going to
is your weakness.
Hey man,
pull it off
your mom
like
says it's
that.
bedtime.
My sword.
So I think Dirty Mag is the
My
easier
bow
guy
is
to take down there, but little do I know. Alright, so let's check it out. Movement skills are safe to use, but Musashi is now not getting molten down. Alright,
My bow.
whatever. I don't mind. So... Ah, he's launching himself. Ah, silly me. Of course. Makes a lot more sense this way. But, well, you never know if you're launching your attacker away or, you know... It goes both ways. So let's get rid of that table. And,
My body.
let's see. Let's troll that guy. Yeah, we already won. That's why I love Anon. So many bosses get trivialized by that skill. I mean, not everybody. If they're having a decent natural defense against control like that, you're not able to pull off that trick that easily. But as you see here, the first boss fight was like not even existent. So mundane power plus aim and the Bust a Clip skill. Alright, so let's see. Bust a Clip would be doing 5, well, nice amount of damage on everybody here. Okay, so I'm going to give that to Enola because I feel like she's already pretty powerful with ranged attacks. Holy Mace, yeah, maybe it's not the ideal thing to take for him, but support is actually good for him because increases effectiveness of nearly all non-damaging actions you take. Flame Post is the only damaging action he can take, and with a decent amount of support, Anon is also able to not even debuff your enemies and control a fight, he can also buff your team quite decently. Just a few thoughts, you know.
What a
Alright, so Long Shot. Ooh. Of course we're going to give that to Enola. You see, Enola got some serious upgrades there. Alright friends, so we're going to get further down the road, but not during this episode. I'm going to cut it here to keep it nice and crisp with one boss fight per episode. We're going to continue there and see how far we're going to get. I hope you had some good fun along the way, and thanks for watching. I enjoy this a lot, and I'm going to keep showcasing things that I think that are worth mentioning, and yeah. Feel free to drop a comment down below if there's anything you want to see, want me to do on that series. This Let's Play series is all about experimentation. So, feel free to drop a subscription if you haven't done so to make my day a wonderful day, because it really means so insanely much to me, you can't imagine. Anyways, have a wonderful time, and I hope we're going to see each other soon again. Goodbye.